JP was having a conversation with his daughter, basically asking her if she was saving enough money, and she
lashed out.
She lashed out and basically said, "You're boring," and by relation, all of the rest of the junks are basically boring too. You're boring old dudes. Is that what we've become? Is that the crossroads that we're at in our lives? We're taking your calls on.
And we put it up as the poll of the day, brought to you by Scotty's Vodka. Scotty's Vodka, Maryland made, super smooth, loved throughout the DMV.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the phone.
The poll is basically, are we boring? Should we spice things up by traveling to new places and trying new things? Because I don't think it's just travel. I think when she came on the show with you guys, didn't she take a shot like that we should do a gummy show or some talk about?
She basically said you need to stop being so uptight and have a gummy.
Okay,
like,
so same type of vibe as like boring.
Yeah, but more shots at you, not the junks.
Right.
Yeah, which makes more sense. I mean, that's what families do. Sometimes they'll take little shots at each other.
Early voting. 59% are saying we're boring. Now, I did this one response.
I basically OD'd on gummies at Pebble Beach. You can't call me boring.
The biggest upset ever, I've never even had a weed gummy. I've had weed before, don't get me wrong, but not a weed gummy.
You didn't have a gummy, but you had the Zyn. What was that? Zyn.
I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
See, not boring. Try the Zyn.
But you do the same family vacation every year.
That's
now,
correct.
You did throw in Costa Rica last year, which I think was inspired mostly by your son.
Yeah, we still did it.
But you did actually do it.
Yes.
You've never been to Europe.
No, COVID postponed that. We were scheduled to go
I guess
to
because Costa Rica is South America. I was going to say you've never been to another continent.
Wrong. Is Aruba considered part of South America? Because right down there.
I'm not sure.
So
I'm not sure
you did a poker trip.
I did.
that you won.
Sure.
I think it's still Caribbean.
Okay, might be.
I will say
it's way south in the Caribbean.
I know. You're stone's throw away from like Colombia
or Venezuela. It's
one of those.
You're very close to Venezuela.
It may be just that little shot by my daughter saying, I don't want to be boring like you.
Yeah.
When I'm asking her about saving money and she's going to Japan and Korea. Now, I don't really have that huge cultural curiosity to go there, but I kind of want to go to Greece one day. Like I feel like Greece would be a spot that I would like to see. And the African safari, I'm intrigued. So maybe I got to make these things happen.
Yep, you got to do it. All right, let's go to
I'd go on an African safari if I could get in my car and drive 30 minutes to go.
And I wouldn't mind doing.
But I'm not flying 15 hours.
I mean, you got to.
I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind doing whitewater rafting. I've never tried it.
Oh, I've done that before.
Well,
it's massively overrated.
Overrated?
In my opinion.
But something I haven't tried.
Depends on how rough the river is.
Well,
I mean,
that's actually what I was going to say is you don't have to – you guys are going to the – JP's talking about going to the same spots all the time. And Kelsey's going to Japan because all these Instagrammers go to Japan now. It's like the trendy thing to do.
Right.
But she should also go to this awesome country that we live in and see all the things that you can see in this country, the national parks. Has she been to Chicago, Boston? She could go to Vegas. You could do Hawaii, Alaska. A million things you could do.
Yeah, there's a million spots in the U.S. I haven't been to.
Yeah,
Shocker.
but you guys are sleeping on those too.
Yeah, I agree. I tend to agree with you. All right, let's go to Kurt. He is calling in from Pennsylvania, listening on the Odyssey app, I am guessing. What's up, Kurt? You're on the Junks.
First-time caller, long-time listener. You guys do a great job.
Thank you, sir.
You guys got to spread your wings.
So we are boring.
You are boring. Put me down for boring.
all right.
That's a boring
All right,
day.
explain.
Well, I grew up in Maryland. What we all did every year was went to Ocean City.
Right.
Or went down to Bethany or went down to North Carolina. That was our regular go-to every week or every year. We did that for a week. So that was what I was used to growing up. And then I got a chance to travel, and I was an adventurous person and just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Took every opportunity I could to do that. In fact, I was a co-sponsor of the 30-30 Club.
I don't even know what that is.
30 home runs, 30 stolen bases.
Popped into my mind.
Yeah, parlance.
30 states, 30 countries.
All right.
That's
so you're
pretty
telling
ambitious.
me somebody
you
like
spent millions.
Thank you for your call.
Thank you, Kurt.
Somebody like Tree is less boring than us? The guy that goes to all the stadiums?
Just because he's been to the North Texas game, he's less boring.
Yeah, he's just a boring caller.
I mean, he's been to Tulane, so he's more well-rounded. All right, let's go to Josh. He's calling in from Butler.
That's
Butler
our guy, Josh
University?
from Butler.
Yeah,
Long time
we haven't
listener.
talked to Josh
It's been
in
a while,
forever.
yeah.
What's up, Josh?
Yeah, man, it's been a minute. Listen, it's all perspective, right? So I met you guys, 96 on the Fridays tours.
Sure.
Your kids have no idea what you were like 25 years ago.
Right.
We partied with Jason at the Turtle in Ocean City a couple of times, right? They don't know that.
Right. I was
The
not
reality
boring
is-
then, I guarantee you.
No, none of us were. But
Yeah.
you guys, you're 54. I'm
Yeah.
52. We're supposed to be boring. You know what a fun Friday night is? Sitting on my couch watching ESPN.
Yeah.
All right, so you got our back,
Friday
Josh.
night, canceling plans and not going anywhere.
100.
Is it
Let me
boring?
just tell you
Josh,
this.
Josh played goalie on my co-ed soccer team for a while. That's not boring.
No, see, but again, we were 30. So, there's no way I'm playing soccer today.
Right. Yeah, you got to save your Achilles and don't want to blow out your knee. I understand.
That's
completely.
100% correct.
All right,
At
thank you, Josh.
54, what's fun to us is, I don't know, for cakes, it's go out and play 3 sets of tennis and then go home
Totally.
and cook some T-bones on this grill.
That's perfect. That's a perfect night.
JP, he likes to go out and see comedians, or maybe he likes to go see some random, Hispanic DJ.
Right.
But for me, it's on a Friday, go out, have a couple drinks, have a dinner with some friends,
Right.
and be home, be in bed,
Low-key
maybe
evening.
watch
It's perfect.
some games.
Yep.
That's what I like to
Gamble.
do.
Gamble some.
That's what I like to do.
Right.
But my daughter, who was just up in New York visiting some friends, went out to an EDM concert. Do they call them concert or show? Whatever.
I'd
a
go
concert.
I'd go with show.
It didn't start until midnight. It was in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And she was there until 3:30 in the morning. All right, that's what she did. That's what she wanted
She
to do.
should meet up with my guy Pete from Echo Stage right
Can
here
you
in DC.
imagine going to an
hook
EDM
her
show
up.
until 3? She
No.
didn't get back to her hotel until 4.
The deal breaker immediately is starts at midnight.
It's unbelievable.
If anything starts at midnight, you can,
but that's
you
what a
can count me
20-year-old
out.
wants to do.
But see, I do some of that. I mean, I went to the UFC in Miami.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
You wouldn't have done this.
Nope.
The main event, which was the Sean O'Malley fight, I think started right around 12:45.
Yeah. Out. I can't do it.
We got back to my buddy's house. I believe it was 3:45 in the morning.
I mean, that's just
I don't
that
know how
is
you
just
did it.
outrageous.
So is that boring? I mean, went to UFC in Miami.
I mean,
No,
that's
there you go.
That's you.
Chalk it up.
I should have. I didn't think of that when I was talking to
Yeah,
Kelsey.
see, you
Thrown
should
it
have
back in
thrown
her
that
face.
back in her face. Exactly. 800-636-1067 is the number. The topic is, are the Junks boring? Ben is in Silver Spring, wants to weigh in. What's up, Ben?
We are absolutely boring, and we're supposed to be. We're getting old and slowing down. But that doesn't necessarily mean just because your daughter is globetrotting that she's any better than you or actually emerging in culture. I bet when they go to other countries, other cities, they're sitting on the beach in the morning, they're going to dinner at night at restaurants that they like the food, that they've already tasted here in most cases, and that they're going to bars at night. All they're doing is in a different city with people who are probably in their same socioeconomic backgrounds.
She's
They're
a
not
little
emerging in
different.
culture.
I'll say she's a little different in that
Is it
she
with
doesn't
Asians?
drink. She doesn't drink, and she does like to do a lot of activities. So when she, for example, when she had her semester abroad, she did skydiving. She did an ATV tour. She rode camels. She likes to try a lot of different things, and so that's what she's going to be doing overseas.
800-636-1067.
I doubt she would do any of the
Listener
things she did.
lines.
I've got all these pictures. She has all these pictures in her bedroom of, riding the camels and all those type of, ATVs and
No, but I guess my overall point was
whitewater rafting.
if we were her age and we had that kind of money, we probably would be doing crazier things than we do now.
Right.
And she doesn't have to pay a mortgage. She doesn't have to cover college expenses for 2 other kids.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to.
She doesn't have real responsibilities.
Her paycheck isn't cut in half because he got divorced.
Right.
All right. He doesn't have to. She doesn't have to pay all the bills, credit card bills.
Right.
He's got expenses. He has a budget. He can't just go.
Yeah, but
go
we
to
all
Tokyo
can.
whenever
We
he
all
wants to.
can do those things. We just choose not to. You went to the Bahamas
It's more
18
affordable.
times.
Yeah, once a year.
I know, but you went to Lake Como once, so you could
Once a
do
year.
it.
Yeah,
you
can
just
do it.
have chosen not to.
You can do it once a year. Yes. Can't go on multiple crazy trips.
No. Adds up.
I mean,
Adds up to
we're not
to your
going to be making
bottom
the money
line.
we're making forever. At some point, it's going to stop.
But he is going to.
Understood.
But JP's going to the Bahamas next
Yeah,
week.
correct.
Yeah, and he just went to.
No, that's what I'm saying. He could choose something else.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree on that. I've been
So she's
somewhat
got you-
in a box. Some of it is restricted. My family, my close family, like my uncles, my first cousins, all live in different countries. I have like one cousin that lives in the continental United States. First
Yeah.
cousin.
Yeah.
I got no Kirks. I can't relate. None whatsoever. No DeMarcuses. It's been documented. 800-636-1067 is the number on an open line Thursday. Let's go to $2 Terrence, who's been hanging out for like almost 40 minutes on line 2. What's up, Terrence? Good morning.
Terrence,
Hey, boys. Sorry, I was taking the off speaker.
what's
All
up,
good.
bud?
What's up,
I
man?
want to offend you guys. Yeah. So, you still got them $2 bills. I want to see if Cakes is up to my personal challenge here.
Hold on. Let me see. I think I may have exhausted the $2 bills. I think I'm burned through
Uh-oh.
I mean, I can use my own personal funds, but I don't see
I think I
any-
have mine in my locker if you need me to go grab them.
All right.
Sure. Why
Go
not?
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Terrence.
Okay. So, this idea, my way to kill a segment in the middle of bid season on Open Line Thursday is going to challenge Cakes to find one of his replay machine drops in 5 seconds or less.
Ooh, okay.
Is that okay?
I mean, you could try, sure. I mean, I don't know how good or bad I'm going to be at this game. I guess it depends on which one you pull out of the hat.
Okay.
And I did find
Yeah.
3 of the $2 bills that remain from my original stash.
Okay. JP, you willing to put my $2 bills on the line?
I would bet against Cakes finding it in 5 seconds, unless you.
Kind of depends on which one it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's
All right. Ready to go?
Yes, we've been ready.
Or just have the clock tick sound effect ready.
That's what I was about to check then.
All right.
Okay, so first one.
producer Terrence.
North.
Oh, Valdez got bitter.
You know what though? That is the funniest outcome because I don't know if that was recoverable.
Yeah, I think the only ones that you would get in 5 seconds would be like whoopee doo.
Oh, hold on, let's see. I think I got that.
Whoopie-doo.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Those you'd get.
You could throw
But if he
another one
gave
out.
you
Test my muscle.
Division 1 football,
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think I can pull that one.
It's the Big 12.
Oh, you got
It's
that.
Division I football.
It's not bad.
Did we play that yesterday?
No, we did not.
how about was it Holy Moly or whatever,
Oh, I
the
think that's
tornado
over.
one?
Hold on.
Holy
that's
shoot.
still-
Yeah, holy shoot.
I don't know.
I don't know that.
No, that's Vinny Serrato. I botched that.
That's Vinny
Hold on,
Serrato.
let me see. Hold on.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm close.
Wow.
Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. The debris fly.
What else you got over there?
Please look at that. Someone roof flying up about 200-300 feet. Oh my Lord.
Here's a couple
Why am I just sitting?
Was
it's
that
a
when
gold
the
mine.
tornado was crushing the train?
I can't remember the
What
exact.
happened exactly
I can't
with
remember the exact surroundings.
I think the tornado took the train off the tracks and was flying all over the place.
By the way, 68% are voting that we are boring and we need to spice things up. But a couple of responses here that I think offer some perspective. Mickey says, time of life brings boring. I'm 70 and boring. Like in weekends, quiet, unlike when in 30 isn't up for anything. Joyce says, you guys are not boring, but you must go to Greece. It's an amazing adventure.
I'll take her word for it.
Here's one from Booch Eats. JP is boring. The other's not boring.
That's funny. That made me laugh. By the way, I have had souvlaki. I've tried gyros. I've had baklava. I feel like I've already been to Greece. I'm just rattling off menu items.
You're doing the same bit you've always said. I don't need to go to Italy. I've been to the Venetian.
Why would I need to go on an African safari? I've been to Animal Kingdom at Disney multiple times.
There you go.
They have an African safari in Orlando, and I've done it 2 or 3 times
All right,
already.
so maybe I only need to go to
thousands.
Orlando.
Saved tens of thousands. How about
tens of thousands.
tens of
Yes.
thousands
Yes, you
of
did.
dollars?
Yes,